A long time didn't see you.
Long time no see lah. This is actually gentleman.
Hi, see you again.
Hey, do you remember this?
This one is the one that made me
I was actually one of the team who actually helped to set up community outreach project, what we know as YRCP today. How COP started was actually through the work of Dr. Muhammad Maliki. He actually reached out to prisons to get approval from the inmates to reach out to their family members. YRCP was created with the intention of having grassroots leaders to outreach to these family members to tell them, hey, you're not alone. You can come forward. We understand your predicament because your loved one in prisons has actually asked us to actually reach out to you. At that point in time, Mr. Masalgos got to know about the project and he wanted to try to roll this out for the whole Singapore. He of course got involved with you, Mr. Inendros, one of the few pioneers.
I always felt that the pioneers were the most important people because they had to start the engine and they had to gather resources, because without them, we would not be here right now.
When we started, it was tough. They are quite suspicious of us. What happened later was that they give them a copy of the letter of consent from the offenders, and that greatly helped. So we told them who we are, we showed them the letter of consent, then we are being welcomed.
Back then in 2012, our main objective is to get as many divisions on board as possible. Divisions start to understand the work that we are doing and they are willing to come on board.
And of course, they've changed a lot, especially during COVID. Do you have any problems with COVID time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because last time we do paper, everything I write on the paper. After that, since COVID changed the landscape of how we engage the residents itself. Yeah.
Wow,
So
I'm lucky because when the time I'm joined, it's already on the digital form.
Because we are going to approach the families first, the families may not be very forthcoming at the start. So that definitely imposed some challenges for our volunteers to definitely make a successful first point of contact. In 2023, during AAL, we announced that we will have the volunteer pass. It will actually help the volunteers hopefully in terms of their identification and also in terms of their reliability. Because now we are also asking our volunteers to befriend the families over a longer period of time, to journey with them to make sure that we can capture their evolving needs. This year, we actually launched the new Impact Volunteer Competency Framework, and this will be compulsory for them to improve their knowledge about the correctional landscape, for them to improve their knowledge on how do they actually befriend the families, how do they build better rapport with the families also.
A lot of times, I don't believe like one time I visit and it stopped there. For us as a grassroots, as a volunteers, we want to help them as much as we can to integrate so that they can slowly transition back to the family. And that starts by helping their family.
Back in 2018, we started to focus on actually helping the children by actually giving them the booster pack where they had various necessities to go back to school. So the idea of help has actually evolved from just the basic touch point to really providing real support. My wish is for you all to continue to do the good work, because we need to realize that every single family that you touch base gets to focus on getting better. It's an exponential effect, because children of these families will get to have a better future.
We still need to recognize and celebrate our volunteers because they do such an amazing job to support families in need. I really applaud their commitment as well as their resilience to be part of our SCP.
Friends and volunteers of the Yellow Ribbon Community Project. For 15 remarkable years, you have been a beacon of hope for families affected by incarceration. Your dedication has touched many lives, offering both practical help and emotional support during their most challenging years. Your unwavering commitment, even during challenging periods like the COVID-19 pandemic, truly exemplifies the spirit of volunteerism and service above self. Thank you for believing in second chances and that acts of kindness can transform lives. As we celebrate YRCP's 50th anniversary milestone and work towards achieving many more in the years to come, I'm confident that together we will continue to build an inclusive society by mobilizing the community towards strengthening support for families impacted by incarceration. I wish YRCP and our dedicated volunteers a happy 15th anniversary.
Happy 15th anniversary, YRCP!